Arrives this weekend for its 5-day relay on this side of the Irish Sea. Sarah Travers will be digging out her trainers to follow the flame for us, but this evening she's in Belfast where the flame begins its journey early on Sunday morning. Sarah.
Indeed it does, Donna, and those trainers need digging out, I can tell you. Well, yes, the Olympic flame actually arrives into Belfast City Airport on Saturday evening, and then at 6 on Sunday morning, that's an early start, for the first torchbearer who will begin the relay on this side of the Irish Sea. In fact, there are over 400 people who've been chosen to carry the flame over the 5-day journey here. One of those is Anthony Chambers, a member of the RNLI lifeboat team up in Portrush, who's something of a local hero. I caught up with him last week. It's estimated that the RNLI rescues on average 22 people a day across the UK. But here in Portrush, one unsung and very modest hero, Anthony Chambers, literally risked his own life to rescue 2 teenagers from sea caves in Downhill 3 years ago. That's why Anthony's been chosen to carry the Olympic flame. Following the rescue, Anthony received a bronze medal for his bravery, an extremely proud moment for the 53-year-old grandad from Portrush. But this Sunday, when he carries the Olympic torch in nearby Ballycastle, it will be another day to remember. But what do his crewmates think of the honour?
Oh, they're all jealous. Every one of them. That was putting me for weeks. No, they're pretty proud, and I'm representing the station, and I'm representing the RNLI in Northern Ireland, so. And there's a few guys in the UK who have been carrying it for the RNLI, so. Yeah, it's pretty good.
A proud moment of your life.
It is, yes. It is, and I hope I get plenty of photographs of me because it'll be something to look back on.
Anthony was nominated by his RNLI colleagues, and they're chuffed to pieces that he's been chosen. They just wish he was running in his hometown.
So we're all delighted for him. The only problem I have is from Ballycastle on Portrush, but however we can't do much about that. But it's a great honour for Anthony and a great honour for the station, and also it's very good for RNLI as well. Anthony has no plans to sell his torch as some others have. He's buying it to keep for his grandchildren, a memento of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Yes, Anthony Chambers there, and if you're in Ballycastle on Sunday, give Anthony a huge cheer if you see him from all his friends back in Portrush. Now, if you want to find out where the torch is coming near you, you can check out a special BBC website where you can also follow the progress of the torch live as it happens. Reverend Jess can explain.
The Olympic torch has been blazing a trail across Great Britain. It's been making its way north from the southernmost tip of England. Pop stars, sporting heroes and local VIPs have all helped to carry the flame through the cities, towns and villages that make up the 8,000-mile relay route. For the first time, a dedicated BBC Online Olympic website is tracking it all the way, and you can access a range of information telling you most everything you need to know about its journey.
People will be able to go to the website and see exactly where the torch is at any time. They'll be able to search for days that haven't happened yet, so if you want to find out where the torch will be going, you can do that. You'll be able to see the streets, the list of streets that the torch will go down, so you can make your own preparations. You'll be able to see the weather forecast at certain times, so you can decide whether or not to take an umbrella or to put sunscreen on.
The Olympic torch will touch down at Belfast City Airport on Saturday evening, but the first chance the general public will have of actually seeing it will be here at the Titanic building at 6 o'clock on Sunday morning. It's from here that the torch will set off on its 5-day relay around Northern Ireland, and you can follow its progress live on the BBC Online Olympic webpage. Mervyn Jess, BBC Newsline, East Belfast.
There's a great 5 days coming up, and to get that street-by-street detail, you can log on to that website at bbc.co.uk/torch relay. Remember, I'll be covering it too every step of the way on BBC Newsline's bulletins, but for now, from Titanic Quarter, it's back to you in the studio, Donna.
Yes, we won't miss any of it with Sarah and those trainers.